Social Bee, and we're back with another Hive Hangout episode. And today we have a new special guest,
Kelsey, the graphic designer.
Woohoo! Kelsey! And today we're going to be talking about Kelsey's experience here at the Social Bee, maybe what she did before being an awesome graphic designer at the Social Bee, all while drawing pictures of one another. So we're going to try and not peek. I'm a little bit of a peeker.
I'm also a peeker. I will probably peek.
Okay, that's okay. We're going to be drawing each other because Kelsey is just such a creative person here at the Bee, and we think it would be a lot of fun to see what each other can come up with, all while talking about Kelsey's journey. So,
I agree.
Okay, cool. We'll jump right into it.
Let's get her going.
Cut. Okay, Kels. So, people may not know exactly what your title is and what you do. So, how about you start by telling everybody what you do and why you love it so much?
Okay. What I do at the Social Bee is I'm the graphic designer. What that means is I essentially am the brains behind all the visuals to do with our clients, like social, graphic design, like brochures, all that. Just anything that you see, I probably have had my hands in.
That's true. And I always tell people to, like, your brain is just so big.
Got that big brain.
Kelsey has a giant brain because I feel like coming into this job, I was like, oh, like, I'm a creative person and I can come up with all these great ideas. But then, like, you have a really special talent where I can give you my exact vision on something and just give you it laid out in black and white, and you can come up with exactly how I want it to look like, which is really cool. That's something I really admire.
Thank you.
I think it's really cool how you got started, like, here at the Bee, because this is, like, your first graphic design job.
This is my first graphic design job. Fun fact, I worked at Walmart for 7 years.
Yeah, she did. Shout out Walmart.
I went from being on the front end for like 5 years, then a cake decorator. I decorated cakes,
I don't think I knew you were a cake decorator.
Yeah, that was a good, like, 6-month stint.
Were you ever a greeter at the door?
No.
I really like the greeters.
Oh.
I mean, I like the cake decorators too, but I really like the greeters.
That's okay. I'm not offended.
Which one did you work at? Can you disclose that?
Sure. I worked at University Town Center in Morgantown, and then I also worked at right off the Interstate 68.
Oh, okay, cool. Yeah. And so you were working at Walmart.
I was working at Walmart. How
did you get to where you're at now at the Social Bee? Like, what happened next? So you're at Walmart for 7 years. Then what?
What happened is after I graduated in 2021, and then after that, I ended up doing freelance work for a while. I worked with Black by God. It's a Black-owned publication in West Virginia, and I did some social media graphics for them. It was sporadic. And then I worked with WVU and did some work with that for the library, and I also helped one of my professors, E. Falks, shout out. I helped her make a program. Well, it was more so like a book for the graphic design program at WVU.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. And that was really fun.
Wow. Okay. So then you did that.
Okay. The story of how I got my start here is kind of interesting.
It is interesting, so let the people know.
Okay. It's starting out somewhere random. My grandma.
Yeah. Who we love.
We love Lola.
Hi, Grandma.
Lola.
Hi,
Lola. So my grandma was in Tennessee, and she moved up here probably like a year and a half ago, and one of our clients, Compass Realty, was the, like, real estate place that helped her find her home. And the real estate agent that helped her ended up recommending this job to me for the graphic design position. So I saw that, and I applied, I think, the same day.
Aww.
And sent my thing to Katie. She said, wow, I love you. You're perfect. She didn't actually say that. But got a response from her, came here to the Joe, had an interview with her and Dan, and the rest is history.
The rest is history. Okay, so you met with Katie and Dan, got the job, and you're slaying the day away.
Slaying every day.
Every single day as a don't peek.
I'm not peeking.
As a graphic designer, you're slaying the day away. Well, then that was, you started in February, right?
I started in February last year. Yeah, last year.
Which is crazy. That
is kind of kooky crazy.
Well, then I started in April. Surprise, I was born at the Social Bee as an intern.
Yeah.
And I remember starting, and you were obviously so nice, like, right off the bat. And I was like, this girl's great. I love this girl. And I was, like, underneath Leah's wing. Shout out Leah. Was underneath Leah's wing, and she was great. And I was also obsessed with her, obsessed with everybody here. Well, then Leah was like, hey, by the way, great to meet you. I'm actually getting married.
She did get married.
And then I'm going on my honeymoon for, like, 4 years. It seemed like she was gone. It was, like, 2 weeks or something, right?
I was thinking more like a century, but
yeah, something like that.
Very long.
And I just remember being like, oh my gosh, I'm in this new place. I want to impress people. Surprisingly enough, I didn't really talk a lot back then. I was, like, getting my feet up under me.
Yeah. Getting comfy.
Yeah, getting comfy.
Yeah.
And I was like, I have to talk to somebody. Like, I have to. And I was like, I remember being like, I'm going to become friends with Kelsey, and I'm going to make Kelsey talk to me. And it's not that you weren't friendly. It was just you were quieter, and that's okay.
Yeah.
So I was like, I'm going to make Kelsey talk to me. And I remember, like, I would text you a little bit in Slack and just ask you, like, random things. But then I started saying them out loud, and you would respond to me.
Yeah.
And, sorry, Katie, don't listen to this next part. When Katie was, like, be out of the office or something, you and I would talk out loud, like, so much, and just...
We would.
We, like, really got to know each other during that part.
Yeah.
And so, I just think that's really cool, being, like, I remember, like, some of our first moments together. What was your first impression of me?
My first
You can be
impression of
honest.
you are Gen Z to a core, honestly. You have all the lingo, you slay all the time. You do this. Yeah, you just kind of reminded me of, it makes me sound old, but
That's
like
okay.
a different generation, even though we are the same generation.
Yeah.
I'm just very quiet and introverted, and you helped me get out of my shell.
Yeah.
And during that week when Leah was in space, you and I talked a lot because we didn't really have anything else to do.
Yeah, like, we were working and talking, and I think
Yeah.
that's when we found out that we have a lot of things in common, like
We do have a lot of things in common.
TV shows we like to watch, music that we like to listen to,
Yeah.
things like that. So that was, like, really fun. And then Leah got back, and I feel like we all grew stronger as a team. Because I remember Leah says all the time, she got back from her honeymoon, she was like, whoa, like, Kelsey talks, and her and her friends, like, this is crazy. So that was really cool, but over the next couple of months after that, like, the team just grew, and we were working hard, and come August, it's time for the State Fair of West Virginia.
Yes.
And
West Virginia.
that, to me, was really exciting because I grew up a fair kid, and I grew up being there almost every single year. But do you want to dive into, like, your experience a little bit? Because I think that is a really cute story, and I almost cry every single time that I hear it, so...
Honestly, I don't think I've ever told the story without crying. But I'll do better this time.
Yeah, no, that's okay.
So, you grew up as a fair kid. I did not. I grew up mostly in Morgantown. I never even went to the Southwest Virginia very much at all. And last year was my first time at the State Fair of West Virginia ever.
Yeah.
I hadn't really been to a fair in general except for maybe like a county fair.
Right.
But going down there, it was my first time experiencing, like, West Virginia culture as a whole, and also seeing my work on display for the first time.
Yeah.
And, no, I won't cry.
No, it's
I'll
okay.
be strong today.
No,
I'll be
it's
strong
okay.
today.
It's okay. Crying is good because that's, like, so cool being, like, you weren't a fair kid and you weren't a graphic designer before this. I mean, like, you were, but, like, not as, like, your profession. And it's cool being, like, I was not at the fair yet. I came, like, shortly after this happened. And I just remember hearing them all talk about, like, you going to the fair and seeing the posters and seeing the, like, pamphlets, like, literally all the print materials that you put your blood, sweat, and tears into.
Yes.
You were able to see it, and, like, Katie cries every time she tells the story, and she's like, there was just a sparkle in your eye, and it was, like, Christmas, and it was so cute. So, like, just talk about what that felt like.
Okay, so that was the first time I'd ever seen my work displayed on such a large scale. I've done small things, of course. But going there and seeing everything I designed for all of the people that were there, because thousands of people go to the State Fair of West Virginia.
Yeah.
And knowing that thousands of people they're not going to know that I made those things.
Right. But they see it.
Exactly. They see it, and any way you look at it, it has some sort of impact, because this is my view of graphic design just in general.
Please tell us.
Everything you make in some way is going to impact somebody, whether it be providing them with information or just influence them to buy a certain thing because the packaging is cute.
Okay, Kelsey.
So I made the map there, I made the brochure, so I made all of the information that the people were going to digest there in terms of, like, location, anything.
Yeah.
And it was just awesome seeing all the people walking around holding something that I made.
Yes, you made it, and it's so cool, too, because, like, the thing about the State Fair of West Virginia is, like, people go and they get these things and they keep them literally forever. Like, forever. My family has stuff from, like, all of the old fairs. Like, people just keep it for so long, and it's cool to think that, like, maybe in, I don't know, what, like 20 years when we're old and, like, probably still at the Social Bee, they'll have your graphic design, like, projects that you made.
I never thought about it that way.
It's weird to think about. Like,
that hits hard.
I know. Like, they keep it. They keep these things. I'm telling you. And the amount of people, like, as we've been working with the State Fair more and more, and, like, especially with the 100 years coming up next year, like, just knowing that these people, like, West Virginians love the fair and they love the things that go along with it, and that includes the stuff that you've made, which is, like, crazy.
Yeah, it's almost like I'm taking part in someone else's tradition a little bit, because the fair, like your family, it could be really important to them.
Yeah.
And they go every year, and it's something they look forward to, and technically playing a part in that, it's like, it gives me goosebumps.
Yeah, she gets goosebumps, everyone. Like, I don't know. I think that...
Goosebumps.
It's cute.
Yeah. It was awesome.
Yeah, it was awesome. And you got ribbon fries.
I did get ribbon fries.
What's your favorite fair food now that you've gone? Did you just have ribbon fries?
I had lemonade. The lemonade was fire.
Yum.
I was able to see people on the horses down at the grandstand.
Okay.
And what else did we do? One of my favorite things when I was down there is I talked to some of the vendors that were selling arts in there, because when I went there, I wanted to get a lot of people shots, especially the vendors, because they play a large part in it.
Uh-huh.
So I was able to talk to some of them, and they told me what they did, and it just gave me a really good look into the State Fair of West Virginia, especially the people behind the scenes.
Yeah, including you.
Yeah, including me.
Okay, cool. Yeah, that was awesome. And now, like, you have so many other clients that you work for, so many awesome projects.
Yes, we love all of them.
We do love all our clients. If you, like, when you were in college, if you think that you ever would have considered yourself, like, being here in this position?
I, of course, wanted to be a graphic designer. Fun fact, I started out as a printmaking major.
Oh.
And then I switched my second semester of my freshman year.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
I didn't know that either.
But I didn't know that I'd be working with the fairs or with West Virginia so much here.
Yeah.
Because I grew up thinking I would move right away, and I'd move to probably, like, Pittsburgh, because that's where all of the West Virginia kids want to go if they want to go to a big city.
Right.
So, yeah, I never thought I would be in this position, but I love it.
Aw, yeah.
Yeah. And I love the people I work with, and I love talking to the clients, and, like, making those relationships, even though I'm not client-facing, technically. I don't know.
Good job. Sorry, I've been watching you draw me the whole entire time you were saying that. Break.
I haven't gone very far. I haven't done her face at all.
Mine looks really good, I can't lie.
Oh,
I will say I messed up your hair. So
That's
whenever
okay.
you see your hair, don't be offended, because it does not look like this.
I won't be offended at all.
Something about me is if I will be offended. But I know that you're going to do good, you know what I mean?
Don't do that.
One time I got a caricature drawing. That's what it is, right? Caricature. At Up All Night, and I love it. It's awesome. And the little guy who did it was so nice. Loved him. Waited in line for... He was a little guy. And I waited in line for hours for it, first of all. But second of all, people have told me about how... People have told me my whole life I look just like my mom, but I also look just like my dad at the same time.
Mm-hmm.
That man handed me my caricature drawing back, Kelsey, and I said, "No, this is my mother if I've ever met it." That was one of the first times I was like, "OMG!" Shout out to my mom, I love her, but I was like, "Whoa, that was scary," because he's never met my mother, you know. But I love caricature drawings. I think that the Social Bee should get a team one done at the state fair and hang it up in here.
I agree. That would be so cute. That would be really cute.
Could you do caricature?
Yeah. Here is my magical little talent. I mean, you kind of mentioned it. I catch on to things really quick, so if you show me it, I more than likely can draw it.
That's true.
Yeah.
I'll let you draw my next tattoo for sure.
Also, another fun fact, I grew up wanting to be a tattoo artist.
I did know that.
Mm-hmm. Got my tattoo gun when I was 14.
That's metal.
That is metal. Yeah. Ooh. This isn't... Don't look at her.
Okay, I won't.
Don't look at her.
Okay, Kels. So, I can talk all day about how amazing you are and all the amazing things that you've done. Literally everybody can. And you need to believe it up here. You do believe it up here. But
no, again.
And you're not good. Keep believing it up there. And we're going to do some self-building here, because one thing I love doing is talking about things that I love about myself. And so I think you should talk about some of your, like, favorite things you've made for clients, the things you're proudest of, things that stand out to you.
Okay. Some of my favorite things that I've done is probably the themes for the fairs.
Yeah.
It's always a task.
Yeah.
But they end up being super cool.
Yeah.
And it's usually the vision for, like, the whole year.
Everything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
and you draw them by hand.
I do draw them by hand.
Which, not everybody does that.
Yeah. I know a lot of graphic designers that don't draw.
Which isn't a bad thing.
That's not a bad thing. I just think it's, like, another tool to have in your belt.
Yeah, which is insane that you draw it by hand. Like, that's crazy. I could never, ever, ever, ever. What else are you really proud of? Wait, look at me for a second. Say cheese. Cheese. Wait, what face do you want in the picture?
No.
Oh, okay. That was a good okay, good face. All right, keep going.
Recently, it was my first time making something 3D.
That's what I was gonna say.
Yeah, we have it somewhere here. It's a box, like a mailer box, and that was really fun. It turned out, honestly, better than I expected.
It looks really cute.
It printed super cute, really good. Very proud of that.
Yeah, that was really cool too, because that's like, I know for me, it's hard being proud of something when I don't have it in my hands to be like, I made this. Oh, insert box.
Insert box.
Said box.
Said box.
And it was like a mailer.
Yeah.
Super cute.
Yeah. There's just a lot of stuff in here about the brand, and I love the client we work with for this.
Yeah.
So.
And it's on the bottom, it's on the inside, the walls, everything.
All things.
Yeah.
Core values.
Core values, like.
Very important.
Yes, you ate with that. Exit box.
Exit box. Thank you.
Thank you, assistant.
Oh.
You go ahead.
I'm trying to think.
I think what you did for one of our newer fair clients, you made in Photoshop and used realistic items, which is really cool because for like the other fairs, it's illustration, which is like, again, not a bad thing. It looks amazing. But one thing about Kelsey, love Kelsey. One thing about Kelsey, when you're first introduced to a project that you're a little apprehensive about.
Yes.
Instantly very nervous. Instantly like, I don't think I can do this. And we're like, Kelsey.
It's part of the process at this point.
It is part of the process, and we know it's coming.
Yeah, everyone knows that whenever I get handed a brand new project, like the themes, or honestly, it's usually just the fair themes, I have at least one day set aside for where I just freak out.
But, like, if that's part of your process, it's part of your process. As long as we're hitting those deadlines, people, that's all I care about.
Yes, project manager. Yes, chef.
And so Kelsey's first mode of defense is just, I'm so nervous. I don't think I can do this. And I've just started being like, Kelsey, what did I say yesterday? I said, you don't even. And you said, what? And I said, just don't even. Because I knew it was coming. I knew before it even came out of your mouth that it was coming. And
I'm consistent, at least.
You are consistent, which is something I appreciate about you.
I don't keep you guys on your toes.
You don't keep me on my toes, which is something I appreciate. But something about Kelsey is that she's just instantly like, I don't think I can do this. And it was really... Now, I just made one of your glasses bigger than the other. Also, you're giving Harry Potter in this.
I kind of love that.
Okay. You're giving Harry Potter in this.
Yay!
And so when one of our newer fair clients said that they wanted to have a more realistic looking theme with like real elements, that was something that you hadn't really...
Me and Photoshop are not the closest of friends.
Yeah, you're friends, but like you need to learn more about each other.
Yeah. I played with Photoshop a little bit when I was a kid, just from like a random CD my mom had.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, very old. But I don't do Photoshop very much.
Yeah.
Her and I are not friends.
But you killed it.
Yeah. I just admitted to killing it. Isn't that funny?
You
but
did.
I do agree. I think I did a really good job on it.
Yeah.
And I'm proud of it because I've never done it before.
Exactly.
So,
and it's okay to be like, I worked... That's something too, Kelsey. It's okay to be like, I worked really hard on this. This is something that I'm proud of. Nobody's going to be like, OMG, like, she's so rude, like, whatever. If you're like, I worked really hard on this, I'm proud of it. That's okay.
Okay.
Like, remember that, please. I'm going to make... Actually, never mind. I'm not telling you that.
You
Anyway.
have a necklace you wear all the time, right?
Yeah, it's a P. It's
it?
not this one, but I do love my new
Okay.
necklace. But will you put my P necklace on instead?
Yeah.
Okay. Help. Never mind. Scary. I think that even if something is kind of scary at first, or if you haven't done it before, like, you've learned a lot in this position. Just in my short time here, like, I've seen you grow a lot, which has been really cool too.
That is cool. This is a fun fact. I don't do social media very much at all. I came in here with no knowledge of social media or Canva, and now I know a lot about it, even though I don't participate very much.
Yeah, that's true.
I barely knew what, like, tags did and stuff like that, which makes me sound like a grandma.
No, that's okay. No,
Yeah.
That's true.
It's
You've learned a lot.
Yeah, it's been fun learning stuff, especially from Leah, because she has a lot of knowledge of social media.
Aw, shout out Leah.
Yeah, shout out Leah. Shout out. But, yeah.
Cool. Something else I think you've gotten really good at while you're being here, like outside of the design world, is you have gotten more confident, and especially in giving directions and teaching people. Like Maddie, when she first started here, she had to learn like the clients and what to do and what not to do, like design wise, and I think that you were really great at that. So if you want to talk about like how you've become a better teacher since you've been here.
Okay. At the Social Bee, I've learned to be a teacher by teaching Maddie some design things like colors, layouts. I personally am very much a stickler for margins. And it's just been nice being able to teach people things, because I grew up thinking I'd never be a teacher because my mom's a teacher. She's been a teacher for 27 years.
Aww.
And shout out Angie.
Out.
She's going to be mad I called her Angie. But it's been really nice being able to teach people, and I kind of realized I like it. Yeah, I know. Shocking.
Wow, that's awesome.
Yeah, and I'm excited to be able to have an intern.
Yeah.
Fun fact.
That's going to be a fun teaching moment.
Yeah, and being able to just help people, because I love helping people.
You do. Her Enneagram's a 2.
My Enneagram is a 2.
It's the helper.
Oh, it is the helper?
Mm-hmm.
She fits. But, yeah.
Some of our most favorite things in the world, apart from designing and working at the Social Bee and our amazing coworkers. I almost threw my drawing on the floor.
No.
Something that Kelsey and I quickly bonded on. What was one of the first things that we bonded about?
Probably music.
Yeah. Music, I would say, was one of the first ones. I remember I would send you a Spotify song and be like, song of the day. And then you would listen to it and be like, that was really good, or I didn't like it.
Like Remy Wolf.
Yeah.
Love Remy
And now you
Wolf.
love Remy.
Oh,
Did you ever read before?
I did. I wasn't gonna tell you though. Sorry.
That's okay. Anyway, something else that we bonded on was Beyonce's album came out.
Love Beyonce.
Beyonce
was... She was my top album of 2023. First of all, that was shocking. Renaissance, an amazing album. Cowboy Carter, Katie and I bonded over. Love Cowboy Carter. Listened to that for probably 2 weeks straight. Love Beyonce. What else?
That was crazy.
Who else do we love?
Singer-wise, Chappell Roan.
Love Chappell Roan. Just saw her. Amazing performance. Midwest Princess all the way. I am a Midwest Princess.
Midwest Princess
yes.
alert. There's one thing that's going in my mind that we both love.
What is it?
RuPaul's Drag Race.
RuPaul's Drag Race. It's my special interest.
We love... Now, I'm a new fan of RuPaul's Drag Race, I'll admit.
I'm not a new fan.
And Kelsey is not. So it's been really fun because I've started watching all the way through, and then I'll come to work and be like, OMG, this just happened, and Kelsey already knows what I'm going to say, and I just love talking about all of our favorite queens.
Oh yeah, we love Trixie Mattel.
Love Trixie Mattel. My favorite queen's Monet Exchange.
My favorite queen is probably... I love Adore Delano. And Sasha Colby, of course.
Of course.
I almost spoiled something. That would have been bad.
I'm on season 11 right now.
Okay.
If you were a drag queen, your name would be like design
Concrete.
Something that is like design incorporated into it. You know what I mean? Because they're always a play on words, and I'm not creative enough to come up with like a designy. We did say that Leah's drag name would be Agora Pulse.
It's so good.
Because it's so good. Fitting. Yours could be something with Adobe, right?
No, that's true.
Like Adobe Suite.
That's really
Adobe
good.
Suite!
Adobe Suite?
Sorry, gotta
Creative
that. And I think that's really all that the people need to know, Kels, to be honest.
I agree.
Okay. Are you done? I'll show my camera. Well, your camera. Okay, are you done?
I think.
Do you want to reveal at the same time, or should we reveal one by one?
One by one.
Okay, you go first, because mine's not going to be very good.
Okay.
Can I keep it?
Sure.
Okay. Yes. I'm so cute! I'm serving in that.
She's serving Gravity Falls.
That's what my inspo gave Kelsey was Gravity Falls.
Yeah.
Does it look like me? She looks like a Bratz doll. She's cute.
Thank you.
Wow. I love her. Thanks,
I'm glad.
Kelsey.
I'll sign it later.
Oh! Yeah, but we sign the back.
Yeah. Okay. So you can frame it.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh no.
Now, there's some dirty spots on your face. I can't lie.
That's
but
okay.
everything else is pretty good. Also, I tried to do your like mullet-ish hair, but it gave you like mutton chops. You know mutton chops?
I do know mutton chops.
But I made up for it by including some accessories.
Okay.
Okay, ready? Close your eyes. Okay, open. Just give it to me straight, Kelsey.
I think
Thoughts?
you did a great job with depth. Great depth. It is giving mutton chops. I think it's great.
Thank you, Kelsey! Make this face. Your eyes are not squinted. I just can't draw eyes. They're supposed to be open in the picture.
Oh wait.
Let me know in the comments what you guys think. Okay, now let me express my accessories.
Explain, yes.
Up here, so these are your thought bubbles of what
Okay.
you say. This one says, I love Beyonce.
That's just a constant thought running through my brain.
Right? This one says, I'm an awesome designer.
I do think that sometimes, yes.
You need to think it all the time. This is your mantra for 2024.
I do, but I won't admit it.
See, and you need to say it out loud. This is your piece of sushi from Volcano.
I love that.
And that's an otter.
I can see the resemblance right now.
that was a game time decision whenever I said, what's your favorite animal?
Okay.
And, yeah. I think it looks just like you minus the dirty spot on your face. But that just shows that you're... No, actually, I meant to do that. It's whenever you work really hard and you go like this.
All the graphite I'm getting on my face.
All the graphite.
With all the pencils I use.
Exactly. That's it. Let us know down in the comments what y'all think. Who did the best job?
Yeah, who did the best job?
It won't hurt our feelings.
It won't hurt one of our feelings.
Well, I know that mine is not the best. Like, obviously yours is going to be better.
I think you did really good, though.
Thank you, Kelsey.
Yeah. You got my eyebrows on point.
I spent probably 80% of my time on your eyebrows.
I can tell. There's a lot of effort put there.
And just there, like, hello, whatevs.
I think it's cute.
Okay, so here they are. We're going to hang these up for everyone to see.
Yeah, we're going to tape it to the front door.
Tape it to the front. But I think we did great.
I agree. We did fantastic.
Okay, guys. So that's all for this episode of the Hive Hangout with Kelsey. Kelsey, thank you for coming.
Thank you for inviting me. It was super fun, and I'm really glad I got the chance to come on.
I'm glad to have you here, Kelsey.
I'm also glad to have you here, Peyton.
Aww, that was cute. So you guys actually don't want to miss the next episode either because we're going to be talking to a client and about their experience with working with the social bee. So that's going to be a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Make sure you guys show your love and support for the Hive Hangout.
Let that button.
Yes, let
Smash
us know.
That like button.
Let the YouTube kid coming out. Let us know.
Smash that like button.
About, no, it's okay. Let us know about our pictures. And if you guys have any questions for Kelsey, you can put those down there too.
Yeah, I'll look at them. I'll reply to every single comment.
Every last one of them.
Every last one. Make sure to @ me.
But that's it for now, guys. So we'll see you next time.